Now, we gonna bring you something real smooth. Now, we gonna bring you something Now, we gonna bring you something real smooth. My man DJ Morph's own crew hails from South Florida. The Descendants. Haha. Woo! My man,
you're the love of my life.
Elemental.
You're the love of my life.
Uh-huh.
You're the love of my life.
And you know,
you're the love of my life.
Eddie Nigma.
You're the love of my life.
Can't forget,
you're the love of my life.
FOG.
You're
And
the
of
love of
course,
my life. You're the love of my
DJ
life.
Morph.
Set up shop with a heartless red, bad cards are dealt. Lost souls like they $1 million thoughts propel. Swear they get close to the guard when they spark your L. It ain't too hard to tell, I'm from Fort Lauderdale. Grab the mic, guard your grill. Was born when I stepped in this game mentally. Arm yourself, my God prevail. Test me at the jaws of hell. Life eternal, even with my coffin nail. Streets are hard as Fidel. Everybody in this barnyard wants to try to get the farmer's wealth. I see beyond spree rails, dirty cops in jails. My life starts the minute when he rocks the bell. Brace yourself, without Christ you played yourself. MCs are fabricated off conveyor belts, and they try to suck me inside the game they sell, but got me funnier than Dave Chappelle until the neighbors yell.
You're the love of my life. You're the love of my life.
Through the rain, pain, struggle, and strife.
You're the love of my life. You're the love of my life.
The bills due, about to cut off the lights.
You're the love of my life. You're the love of my life.
Spit the young bucks and hustler type.
You're the love of my life. You're the love of my life.
Spit, L-text, wrenching God's presence. A chosen remnant, elevating God consciousness. Remain high while you stay summerless. All that stutterness, don't speak live, you mumble nonsense. So it's constant for us to smack suspects. Recon reconnaissance, divine mission specialists. You blow our spots, but we bomb audiences. Great commission advocates, amazing grace blazed us. Our legacy remains nameless. I'm not far, but I rep God for his favors. Have a resident, got sound vigilant, but in the underground we stay diligent.
You're the love of my life. You're the love of my life.
Through the rain, pain, struggle, and strife.
You're the love of my life. You're the love of my life.
The bills due, about to cut off the lights.
You're the love of my life. You're the love of my life.
Spit the young bucks and hustler type.
You're the love of my life. You're the love of my life.
Peep my coordinates, golly styles to stay extravagant. The devil over me, nah son, that ain't unanimous. It's too hot to handle this. I used to deal with 4/5 and money clips, non-shackle to a crucifix, the mental fortress. Anointing lift my sent you nervous. I thought you heard this in Sunday service. Well, I declared this victoriously over the enemy. Prosperity and wipe me clean from my iniquity. Delivered me into the land of milk and honey. You wanna hold me and I'm about to get holy moly. Watch me storm, how I flip and form. The Lord's the sword, the iron might be the interpreter. Strategic chamber, rebuke acts of sinful nature. Do to remember, sacrifice of flowing plasma. Jay and Nazar, liberator and no creator, aka y'all, the Alpha and Omega.
You're the love of my life. You're the love of my life.
Descendants.
You're the love of my life.
Elemental.
You're the love of my life.